ETF could be anything. Okay, a crypto ETF could be anything. Okay, it could be a Bitcoin ETF, it could be Ethereum ETF. Okay, it could be a Ripple ETF. Just any crypto can be, can be added to an ETF. All right, so it is basically exchange traded funds. Okay, exchange traded funds. You know, it is for, it when you say, it is similar to something like US 30, US 100. When you say US 30 or US 100, it is a combination of different stocks in the US. Okay, a US 30, for instance, is a basket of 30 stocks in the US. Okay, it may not necessarily be the top 30. Okay, so when you say US 100, a US 100 is a combination of 100 stocks in the US market, in the US stock market. Okay, so also when you say a cryptocurrency exchange traded fund, it is a basket of cryptocurrency assets. Okay, or maybe a single asset. For instance, now you say a crypto ETF could comprise Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, Solana, Filecoin, BNB, HT token, and the rest of them. Okay, so that is crypto ETF. So when you now have a specific ETF like Bitcoin ETF, Ethereum ETF, those ones they specifically deal with single assets, okay, single crypto assets. But a crypto ETF basically deals with a multitude of crypto assets across the world. That's what it means. Okay, that is what it means. So, anyone from any part of the world can basically register a company. All right, can register a company. Um, okay, of course, your company must be in good standing and have a good market capitalization already. Okay, so anyone can register a company, get licensed by the Security and Exchange Commission of that country, because you cannot run an ETF. Okay, you cannot sell ETF to citizens. You cannot sell it here to investors. All right. You cannot sell it here to anyone except you have the license to do so, or except you are licensed to do so. That is why if you check some news in the last few weeks now, you'll discover that people are talking about some companies like BlackRock, you know, applying to the Security and Exchange Commission in the US so that they can get an approval to sell ETF, which is exchange traded funds, okay, to their customers, okay, whether existing customers, or new customers, okay. And we've had a couple of ETFs in the world before, okay. So there are some French companies that are into ETF today, okay. So this is not the first time that we are having license. We're experiencing companies that are getting licensed to run ETF, for their clients. So once you are registered, you apply for license. It doesn't have to be a US SEC. Okay, when you say SEC, people think all about US. Okay, it doesn't have to be US. It could be a SEC, which is a Security and Exchange Commission in Nigeria. It could be a Security and Exchange Commission in India, in Singapore, in Brazil, in Malaysia. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a US. So because if you seek license, okay, to have ETF, okay, in a country like Malaysia, okay, then it means that you are going to be selling that product, that financial product, to the citizens of Malaysia. Okay, you're going to be selling that product to Malaysians, right? So, but if you seek such license and approval in US, then you can sell that to the citizens of US, all right? And those of other countries that have their businesses registered in US and they would like to participate in it, maybe, all right, maybe. I'm not sure about that, maybe. But basically, wherever in any country where you have that license, you can sell that financial product to them. So ETF is also another class of financial product. All right. So then what they do is basically they ask you for funds. Okay, they seek funds from the public, and once you give that fund to them, then you are able to, okay, you are able to trade cryptocurrencies, maybe Bitcoin, Ethereum, and probably a basket of other crypto assets through them. Okay, so they use your money to trade cryptocurrency on your behalf. Okay, they use your money to invest into cryptocurrency on your behalf. Okay, that is basically what they do. All right, so they they take the money from you and they invest that money on your behalf. Now, when you hold when you hold ETF, if you have ETF, okay, I'm glad to tell you that you don't own cryptocurrency, okay, and I have to state that, okay, if you hold ETF, you do not own crypto, all right. So you only have your funds deposit by something, someone that is similar to a fund manager. So having an ETF account, let me say this, having an having a crypto ETF account, okay, is not, let me say, it's not the same as having crypto assets. Okay, so it's not the same as having crypto asset because you don't own any crypto. Okay, because let me say this, because you don't own any crypto assets. Okay, so you have to get that correctly. So this is quite interesting. So we hit 2000 likes. Okay, 2000 likes. Okay, that is quite impressive, honestly. Okay, 2000 likes. And guys, don't forget to follow me now. Okay, don't forget to follow me now. Hit the follow button and start following me right away. Okay, this may look like a boring topic to you because I am not doing analysis. Okay, but it's quite important. Okay, it's quite important because it will add to your level of knowledge. Okay, it will add to your level of knowledge. And when people are talking about ETF, ETFs, it doesn't look like a technical something to you. Okay, it feels like something you know, like the basic things that you should know. Yeah. So there are some companies that have already gotten approval for, to sell ETF. Okay, I have ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF. Okay, it's another company that runs ETF, and they've been doing this since 2021. So ETF is not new in this space. It is not new in this space at all, at all. All right. So it is something that has been existing for a while, and this is how it works. So I'm going to say this. I have this to say that whatever profit that is being made by the ETF, okay, whatever profit that they make, you should be aware that they are going to remove their operational cost, okay, they are going to remove the operational cost, that is important. Then they will deduct their profits from that profit that has been made. Then after deducting their profit from it, then whatever profit that is left is what they are going to share with you, okay. You need to understand these facts. Okay, let me repeat that. When they make profits, the profit that is being made, they are going to deduct their overhead cost, operational costs from it. Then they will deduct their own profit from it because they are not in a business to work for you alone. They're in a business to make money for themselves, okay, and grow their company. All right. So they're going to remove their own capital, so they're going to remove their own profits. Then whatever profit that is left is what you get as a buyer or as an investor, that's what you get from them. Okay, so if you invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum ETF, okay, you are only depositing your funds with a company, okay, probably a registered and licensed company. Okay, you do not have a real crypto. If you have Bitcoin ETF, you do not have Bitcoin. Okay, if you have Ethereum ETF, you do not have Ethereum. Okay, if you have ETF that have maybe let's say basket of cryptocurrencies in their basket, whatever the amount of the crypto is in their basket, you do not have access to them. You do not own them. All right. So you need to understand this and be comfortable with it. Okay, with this fact. So you are basically giving your money to a company to do trading business. Okay. So after some years, you earn something like dividends, yeah, from them. So honestly, ETF is similar to buying crypto derivative. That's my view, anyways. It is similar to buying crypto derivative, except that there is no, there's no probability that you're going to be getting liquidated. That's the only coverage that you have. Okay, there is no probability that you're going to be liquidated out of your position because you are not using a borrowed fund. You are using your own funds to trade. Okay, and depositing that fund with the company. All right, except maybe the company that you deposited the money with, they are actually trading your money on derivative markets. Okay, but I want to believe that most ETF that you buy, they are sports ETF. Okay, not derivative ETFs. Okay, so I hope all of these things is making sense to you. I hope you're getting some more knowledge from that, some more fact from that. So then the question now is why people buy ETF when they know that they do not own crypto. Okay, it feels like, man, if this is ETF in the risk sense of it, okay, why are people buying it? Okay, why should I use my own to buy it say when I know that I do not actually own these coins? Okay, and I know that I do not own crypto. Why should I invest my money into ETF? I'm going to explain that to you. Why people uh buy ETF. Okay, people buy ETF because of the following reasons. Okay, they want to have a good taste of crypto money. Okay, they want to have a good taste of crypto money, whatever lifestyle that crypto has to offer people. They want to experience it. Okay, they want to experience it, but they do not want to have to take personal responsibilities of opening accounts with exchanges. Okay, they are investors that want to enjoy crypto profits, okay, crypto money, but they do not like to take personal responsibilities, you know, for opening an account on exchange, maybe on OB, on Binance, on KuCoin, and they don't even want to take the personal responsibilities of trading on decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap, Uniswap, BakerySwap, MDEX, and the rest of them. Okay, they don't want to do this. That's the problem. Okay, that they have. So they're not willing to go through the rigorous process of doing KYC on exchanges. Having to verify their accounts. Take some selfie, upload their ID. They don't want to go through that process. Okay, and they are not interested in learning how to navigate the complex exchange dashboards. They are not interested in the complexity of web3 you know trading, trading on decks, providing liquidity, getting involved in yield farming, staking, you know so all of these things to them looks like a something that is technical, like it's not easy to do. So for that reason, they prefer not to go through that route. So they don't want to take responsibility of keeping their of keeping their crypto in their custody. Okay, because they might be thinking like, oh, what if I keep this in my custody? What if I get hacked? Okay, what if I get hacked? So they want to also avoid such responsibility. Okay, so usually this is a big problem for some wealthy individuals. Okay, it's a big problem for some wealthy individuals. I quite understand if you have, senior citizens, like people who are within the age of 60, 80, 90, 100, getting involved in ETF. When you see a young man that is getting involved in ETF, I'm always surprised. Okay, I kind of feel surprised. So these guys want to avoid those challenges. Okay, so they rather let the company handle all of these processes on their behalf. Okay, they rather let a company handle the risk management, the custody, the security of their funds. They rather let the company handle this, on their behalf. So this is exactly what led to the concept of ETF. Okay, people will say that ETF will actually increase crypto adoption. Okay, I like to ask them that how will ETF improve crypto adoption when the ETF investors do not directly interact with crypto? So how is that go? How does that make sense to you? How is it going to drive adoption? Okay, honestly, in my own view, I do not see how ETF is going to drive crypto adoption. No ways. I do not see it because there you're actually interacting with cryptocurrency through a middleman. Okay, you are interacting through cryptocurrency through a middleman. So how does it improve adoption of cryptocurrency? I have no idea. Okay, so ETF is also not 100% risk free. Okay, you should take note of that. Okay, it is a financial instrument, but it is not 100% risk free. So if market should return to zero or except the ETF manager is able to exit before a capitulation occurs, okay, then you are going to lose part of your money. Okay, so it's not as if maybe when you involve yourself in ETF, then you are actually uh, involved in something that is, or maybe you are involved in a financial product that is 100% free. No, it's not like that. Okay, so as investor, basically you are banking on regulation, license, historical performance of Bitcoin, and expertise of the fund managers. That's what you're banking on. Okay, and the expertise of the fund manager. So as investors, this is the things you are banking on. That's why you are putting your money into ETF. But honestly, anything can happen. Shit happens, at any point in time, and the fund may be mismanaged. What are you going to do about it? Okay, yeah, maybe you can sue them. Maybe, okay, you can sue them. You can have 10 years legal battle with them, 15 years legal battle with them. I'm not sure, but the money is gone. Okay, that is even a stress on its own. So, like any other company, okay, ETF company can file for bankruptcy. Okay, they can file for bankruptcy. Anything can happen. Okay, it's not a big deal for a company to file for bankruptcy. Apple can file for bankruptcy. Google can file for bankruptcy. Meta, which is a Facebook, can file for bankruptcy. Okay, and we've seen this happen. Even banks that have a level of insurance by the government, they run into problem. They experience bank run and they collapse. SVB collapsed this year, okay, uh, and a couple of Silvergate collapsed this year, and a couple of other banks. So nothing is 100% risk free in this life, okay. So God forbid if your ETF manager should become reckless, okay, then they can be insolvent, okay. Honestly, they can be insolvent. Okay, you can see what happened with the likes of FTX, Celsius, and the rest of them. Okay, what if the guys who are running Celsius, the guys who are running FTX, they are actually an ETF provider? Okay, an ETF service provider. What will have happened? So while ETF is good for global crypto adoption, okay, because it allows an average guy, any Joe, okay, to participate in decentralized economy. Okay, it allows you to get involved, partially involved, honestly, because your money is working for you quite well. Okay, your money is being used to buy, sell cryptocurrencies. You have that feeling that, that's uh what is it called? Okay, that opium. Okay, that feeling is that you actually getting involved in crypto. Okay, it gives you that feeling. All right. So, however, it is a centralized means of getting involved in crypto because uh, the company that you actually give your money to is centralized. Okay. So, and when something is centralized, technically, there is always a single point of failure. Okay. So, if that company should fail, then your money is gone. That is it. If you buy ProShares Bitcoin ETF, if that company should fail, then your money is gone. So that is a single point of failure. Okay, but let's assume that you have your money invested in, a couple of crypto assets. Then it makes a lot of sense, isn't it? So this is my advice. Okay, this is my advice for you if you're watching me now. Okay, my advice is that if you're going to be investing in ETF, okay, which is not bad also, honestly, but make sure that you are not using more than 10% of your portfolio for to invest in ETF. Okay. Under no circumstance should you use more than 10% of your portfolio to invest into crypto ETF. All right. So just a fraction of it should be invested into crypto ETF. Uh, and I don't know where you're watching me from now. You should definitely be talking about ETF in your country. Every country should have ETF. Okay, every country should have ETF because one of these countries like UK, US, they're actually driving forward as far as ETF is concerned. So a country that wants to show a good sign, a good gesture towards crypto, should actually be working on their own form of ETF, and the government or whichever regulatory body that is in charge of that should make sure that they review the application and they should try and accept their application as fast as they can. Okay, as fast as they can. So that's quite important also. All right. So have you actually gained something today? Let me know in the comment box. Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you've gained something from this discussion, let me know in the comment box. Okay. I'd like to, if you have any question, let me know. Engage me. If you have any contrary opinion, let me know also. I like to engage you. I like to respond to those things. All right. So if you're just watching for the first time, make sure that you hit the subscribe button now. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notification. Okay, that is how to get involved in crypto. Okay, one of the ways to get involved in crypto is by subscribing to a crypto news channel like this. Okay, where you get tons and tons of valuable information about cryptocurrency. Stuff like analysis, project review, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, project review. You know uh, airdrops, bounties. So these are things that you get from this channel. So make sure that you share this with your friends. Tell them about ETFs. Share with them. Okay, let them know about it so that you do not go for an event or a conference or a crypto meetup and one day they are talking about ETF and you have no idea of what it is. Okay, you have no idea of what it is. Okay, for some of you who are watching from Nigeria, will be thinking that our ETF could be educational trust fund. No, in this case, it is exchange traded funds, not educational trust fund. All right. So I hope you get something from this. So I'm going to be seeing you guys also in another interesting, educating, and exciting video very soon. So bye for now and enjoy the rest of your day.